Well, Weight Watchers spokeswoman Tanya Ozakyol, looking beautiful, is joining us today in our Builder Source kitchen. And in our last half hour, if you missed it, we talked a little bit about the Weight Watchers program and just the different member services and how it's really benefited your life specifically. So what we want to do is we want to tell you how you can indulge in your favorite foods. I mean, this is what everybody wants to know, right? We don't want to sacrifice our favorite things and our good intentions, but we also know that the key to any diet is portion control, and the portions always seem really small when we diet, so we don't want to do that. So what are the portions like? What are the sizes of the amounts of food that we can eat with Weight Watcher meals? You have to help me here, because I want to do it.
Well, you know, the key to weight loss is really focusing on making sure you're satisfied. When you choose the right kinds of foods that we call fueling foods or power foods, foods that are higher in protein and higher in fiber, they stick with you longer. So what I'm going to do is just kind of do a renovated mac and cheese. And I've chosen, instead of regular pasta, I'm using whole wheat pasta.
See, that's the key, huh?
The added fiber, it'll help sustain you and make you feel full longer. It's also very satisfying and healthy.
Well, I want to bring up the fact that, you know, we talk a lot about starchy foods and starchy carbs, and those are some of our favorite foods. But we want to feel like we're getting full, like you said, and fueled, but we don't want to eat as much, because this is something that really will fill us up, isn't it?
Especially if you go with the whole wheat pasta. So we look at whole grains. Not that all carbs are bad, but that, you know, we look for whole grains. So we look for, you know, oatmeal and things that are going to really satisfy and sustain. So before I actually talk about that, let me start adding the cheese.
Let's start making this so we can see how you do it.
Because what I've done is already boiled the noodles, and I'm going to add the sour cream to this and let this sit.
Really? So you can even add sour cream to it?
This is fat-free sour cream. So I'm cutting the amount of fat and calories by using a lighter version. So I'm using fat-free sour cream.
And this is a good thing for families, because your whole family can enjoy this, and they don't feel like, well, mom's on a diet, so we can't eat good food. The whole family can enjoy it.
Absolutely. And you know what? I don't have time to fix two different meals, one for me and one one for the rest of my family. So I can just look at some of my favorite dishes and find ways of reducing the fat and calorie. I'm also using a lower fat cheese. So, and I'm going to add it here to my the milk that's been heated up.
So you just heated up some milk?
And this is actually a fat-free evaporated milk.
Oh, okay.
And so
evaporated milk.
So what we're doing is, instead of using full-fat cheese, full-fat sour cream, whole milk, we're just reducing the calories. And we're going to let that melt a little bit. If you want, you can help me with
this
that.
For you, sure.
While I
definitely
turn that up.
Now let me ask you this, Tanya. I mean, I know I was talking in the beginning about this portion control and sizes. So, you know, for me, I can eat that whole bowl of macaroni. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm a macaroni freak. So what is the proper amount to eat to be able to maintain this good balance?
A lot of people would make the mac and cheese their entire meal. Well, it could be a main dish. You want to consider maybe adding a first course.
Oh, good idea.
So maybe having a broth-based soup or having a salad with some light dressing on it will help to fill you up so that you don't eat quite as much of the main dish.
That's a great technique. I like that.
And then you're also feeling very satisfied. So you've added volume to your meal. It's not about starving. Losing weight is not about starving.
Good point. And you've got the whole wheat pasta, you've got the cheese. That in itself is filling, so it's not too bad. So you can actually watch that portion control, which is good.
And coupled with the salad and or the soup. Another thing to think about, we talked about carbs a little bit, is really when we're stopping for a quick snack. And we mentioned I have teenagers and chips and things that they're always saying I don't have enough of in our home. But really, when you think about foods that are high in fat and high in carbs, your body processes them very quickly.
Good point.
Where foods that are high in protein and fiber take your body longer to digest.
Interesting.
So having the yogurt and fruit parfait would actually satisfy you for so much longer.
That's yummy.
Than having something like a bag of chips as a snack.
That's a good thing. So that's one of the things then you'd say we should avoid, is a bag of chips? I guess that's common sense, huh?
Well, you know what? I don't like to avoid anything. So deprivation sometimes actually leads to rebellion, and we end up really feeling like we'll resent the program, and I can't stick with it. I can't live my life without chips for the rest of my life. I can have a smaller portion, even a smaller snack size bag than that.
So if we have a craving, you say satisfy the craving, but just do it in a smaller amount and don't do it as regularly? Is that
absolutely. I can't live my life like every day's my birthday.
No, every day's a cheat day. You know, people do that. Oh, it's my cheat day. And they say that every day.
It's every day.
My cheat meal. So what would you say is a good snack besides maybe the yogurt parfait? Anything else you would say is good for if you want to fight a craving or you want to satisfy yourself, just a little snack?
Think about the cravings that you're having. If you're wanting something crunchy, you know, go for pretzels instead of the high-fat chips.
Okay.
If you're having a craving for chocolate, you know, to say, look, carrots are great.
Okay.
Well, that's not really a realistic substitution.
No, it's not. I can say that.
So, you know, you want to find either Weight Watchers snacks that we have out there or smaller portions. I always include a piece of chocolate in the evening, a piece of dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, that's the key.
Now, I don't get my treat if I don't have all my fruits and vegetables for the day and those other things.
I like it. Well, when we come back from the break, what we'll do is we'll put this together over the break. You'll let everybody know exactly what we did. And when we come back, I also get to eat it. I can't wait. Don't go away. Macaroni and cheese looks good as well. Tanya, let's remind everybody what you did over the break to continue this macaroni and cheese.
So we had melted the cheese in the evaporated milk, and I added some salt and pepper, and now I'm just putting the finishing toppings. I've got some Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs is the best part of macaroni and cheese.
And so this is what we're going to put it in the oven at 350 and bake it for about half an hour. And this is how it ends up turning
Finished product. And we'll definitely taste this. And we don't want you to miss out tomorrow.
No, in Mexico style, those trinkets taking up room in your jewelry box, it actually earn you a fistful of dollars. We'll tell you how.
And put on your blue suede shoes. We're paying tribute to Mr. Elvis Presley.
And get beautiful at Bear Medical Spa. We'll tell you about non-surgical options to looking younger.
Well, we always want that, right? Looking younger, feeling fit, feeling healthy, looking good, and eating yummy food all at the same time. What a day it has been already. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We will see you at 8 a.m. right here on Two Casa Fox. And for anything you need to know about today's show, just log on to our website at casa.com. Ciao.
Have a great day.